Well, hello everybody. Welcome to P.B.M. Money. Today is kind of an unusual thing that I'm going to be talking about, and we're going to talk about what my next credit card should be. Now, normally, that's a very easy question. Cash back. But I'm to the point now where any more cards I get are going to be kind of redundant or just not worth it. And I don't really want to collect credit cards just for the sign-up bonuses. I don't want to be that guy. But, I mean, I do want sign-up bonuses, for sure. But I want the card to be useful and functional. So the first question I had to ask myself is, what type of credit card do I want? Do I want a cash back, or do I want to start travel cards? Now, right now, I have no interest in spending money on traveling, and I won't for several years, simply because I'm concentrating all of my efforts on getting my duplex. So that's going to be about a 5-year deal. But between now and then, I was thinking maybe I should start getting points now so that when I do retire and I've got my duplex, and then I can travel. And I don't know, maybe I would. So on the other hand, if I go cash back credit cards, I mean, to the best of my knowledge, I've probably got the best percentages on all categories. So, I mean, I guess I'm kind of leaning towards travel, even though it doesn't really interest me. And in order to get the points, you know, I have to sacrifice cash back now, because I'd have to spend off of cards that I've got right now and put it onto the travel cards, unless I just use it just for the sign-up bonuses. Because right now, I mean, sign-up bonuses are really big on travels. I mean, you can get 70 to 100,000 points on a no-fee travel credit card. So, I mean, it's definitely worth it if you're going to travel. And I don't know. Now, I do know enough to know that if I'm going to go travel credit cards, that I need to have a system in place or a group of cards in place where I can move points around, because I know that you can move points from one card to another and get more value for each point. And I want to do that. And as it stands right now, I have 2 Chase cards and 2 American Express cards, and both of those are the recommended setup systems for travel credit cards. So I'm in a good position if I choose to do that. Now, I think in order to do that, I'd probably have to get at least 2 more in one of those 2 systems in order to, like with Chase, I'd have to get the Sapphire or the Sapphire Reserve, and then probably either a hotel or an airline credit card to move points back and forth. So, I mean, it sounds like a silly question, what's my next card going to be? But when you sit down and you think about the options, it's not really easy. And also, I was thinking about, if things go according to plan, by the end of next year, which is a year and almost a half away, I'll be in the market for a duplex, which means I'm going to have my credit in tip-top shape, which means I probably am only going to be able to get 1 more credit card, maybe 2, between now and then. So what I choose has to matter. It can't just be, oh, I want to get a credit card for $200. I don't want to do that. So it needs to be strategic, it needs to be timely, and it needs to be a worthwhile, on-point choice. Now, if I choose to go cash back, there was two things that I would look at if I were going to do cash back. That would be, where's the largest sign-up bonus? And right now, for non-annual fee cards, it appears $200 is about the highest. And there is a card out there, and I didn't write the name of it down. I've got it written out in my office, where you get 5% back in the choice of your categories, and then a 3% cash back in your choice of categories. So let's say, and they give you, I don't know, 10 categories. So let's say you wanted 5% back on groceries and 3% back on gas, and that would be your go-to credit card, and that would be, which is good. Problem is, right now, as far as that goes, the benefit is you get to pick your categories. For me, I'm already getting 6% back on groceries and 3% back on gas, and I've got two cards that have rotating categories for gas at 5%. So, I guess I could get 5% gas, but $20 a week. So, is it really worth tying up a credit card for, I don't know, what's 5% of that a month? $80, so $4, is it really worth $4 a month? I don't know. But that's probably the only cashback credit card that even slightly interests me, where I can pick my own categories. And that card does have a $200 sign-up bonus for $500 in spend. So whatever that card was, you're making 40% on spend right up front, plus you get to pick your categories. Now, another influencing determination here is, I have recently found that you can pay your mortgage payment and your rent payments off of your credit card. There's a company that will debit your credit card plus 3% for their fee, and then they will write a check to pay your mortgage or your rent. So my point is, if I went for a credit card that had a large spend amount on it, it's now not a determining factor. As an example, if I had to spend, $3,000 in 3 months to get 100,000 points, I could do that now. $3,000, I could do it now, but it would take away from spend on all of my other cards for 3 months. Now if I choose to do that, I can still go for the large credit card and just pay my house payment with it, plus 3%. But is 3% worth 100,000 points? I think so. So that's not really a downtick anymore, the large spend amounts for a decent credit card. So that being taken off of the table opens up a lot of possibilities. So now all I have to do is to figure out, do I want to do travel or do I want to do cash back? And I don't know the answer. I'm leaning towards travel, but it seems very complicated to execute it properly, and I just am not educated enough. I probably could, and if I choose to do that, I definitely would before I did anything. But I think as it stands right now, I'm not going to do anything for 5 or 6 months, and within that time I'm going to do some research and some thinking about what I want to do and where I want go from here on our credit card game, and we'll see. I'm leaning towards travel, but I haven't ruled out cash back. I'll keep you informed, and when we make a decision, I'll let you know. You guys have a great week and happy investing.